Fifth graders continue working with place value, exploring large numbers as well as decimals. The following are terms you will frequently hear in fifth grade related to computation. While the order is based on Georgia's curriculum framework, I organize the terms into related concepts. Let's start with terms dealing with addition. Add or addition. The process of combining two or more numbers to find a total. Addends. Any number added together in an addition problem. Sum. The result of an addition problem. Now we move to subtraction. Subtract or subtraction. A math operation where you take one number away from another to find the remaining amount. Difference. The result of a subtraction problem. When we solve addition and subtraction problems, we sometimes use the part-whole strategy. Part-whole strategy. A way to understand how a whole number relates to its parts. It is often used to solve addition and subtraction word problems. Then, our next operation is multiplication. Multiplication. Repeated addition. For example, 2 plus 2 plus 2 is the same as 2 times 3, both of which equals 6. Multiplication problems have the following parts. Multiplicand. The first number in a multiplication problem. It tells the number of items in each group. In the problem 5 times 3, 5 is the multiplicand. Multiplier. The second number in a multiplication problem. It tells the number of groups. In the problem 5 times 3, 3 is the multiplier. Product. The result of a multiplication problem. The product of 2 and 3 is 6. When we solve multiplication problems, sometimes we use a strategy. Partial product. A strategy for multiplication where numbers are broken down into their place values. Each part is multiplied together separately, and then the total is found for the solution. Our final operation is division. Division. The process of splitting a number into equal parts. For example, 8 divided by 2 equals 4 because 8 divided into groups of 2 makes 4 groups. Dividend. In a division problem, this is the number being divided up or shared fairly. Divisor. In a division problem, this is the number of groups the dividend is being divided across. Quotient. The result of a division problem. Remainder. The leftover amount when dividing one number by another number. This happens when we divide by a number that is not a factor. For example, 7 divided by 2 is 3, with a remainder of 1. Partial quotient. A division strategy where the problem is broken down into easier steps by repeatedly subtracting multiples of the divisor. When we work with division, there are two main types of problems. When we know the size of the group and when we know the number of groups. Measurement division or repeated subtraction. When you know the total amount and the size of each group, measurement division tells you how many groups there are. For example, 10 apples divided into groups of 5 apples gives 2 groups. Partition division or fair sharing. When you know the total amount and you want to split it into a certain number of groups, partition division tells you how many items are in each group. For example, if you have 12 candies and you want to share them with 3 friends, each friend gets 4 pieces because 12 shared evenly by 3 means each person gets 4 pieces. Other terms related to computation in 5th grade include digit. A digit is a single symbol, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. They are the building blocks of all numbers. The number 125 has digits of 1, 2, and 5. Place value. A number system where each digit in a number has a value based on its location, like ones, tens, and hundreds. Expression. A math statement that shows numbers and operations. It doesn't always have an equal sign, like 5 plus 7 minus 2. Equation. A number sentence that shows two statements are equal using an equal sign. Order of operations. A set of rules stating the correct order of solving math problems with multiple operations so that everyone gets the same result. Strategy. A plan or method of solving a problem. Strategies are important because the more you have, the more ways you can tackle a problem. Strategic thinking. The ability to formulate, represent, and solve problems using a variety of approaches. We often break a problem down, look for patterns, and then choose tools to find a solution. Algorithm. A set of ordered steps that help you solve a problem or complete a task. For example, you can think about brushing your teeth as an algorithm. Open the toothpaste, apply to toothbrush, brush your top teeth, brush your bottom teeth, spit, rinse, then put everything away and clean up. Estimate. To make an educated guess about something or a value that is close without actually counting or calculating the exact answer. Round. An estimation strategy using close numbers that are easier to use. For example, if we round 58 to the nearest tens, we get 60. When we look at the numbers between 50 and 60, 58 is closer to 60. Rounding helps us estimate or work with easier numbers. Reasonableness. A strategy used to determine if an answer makes sense. We often use an estimate or a simple calculation to verify the answer. Conversion or convert. The process of changing a measurement from one unit into another, like changing 3 feet to 36 inches.